Okay, so once you turn on the video, then the video is ongoing, even if you leave the
Yes,
leave the
yes, Raghu. Yes,
session.
Raghu. Yes, Raghu.
Okay.
Recording is started, Raghu. You can start. Monish will be there. I'll come in 3 minutes.
Okay, not me. So Naoisa-san will give a presentation today for the GSY quotation. So, すみません、尾形さん、じゃあ、ちょっと日本人同士は日本語がいいかと思って。はい。
何を説明したらいいですか？それツールを見せればいいですか？
ですね、基本的には見積もりの、ですね、お客さんがその見積もりを、依頼しましたと、e コムから。で、それを、GSY の方、ラボさんの方で、取り込んで、それを、お客さんとのそのメールで、やり取り、最終的にはして、イエスというか、見積もりにOK をもらうまでっていうところ、そこと、あと、その OK もらったときに受注をすると思うんで、その受注に関しては、この前、受注家さんの方でやってもらったので、その手前まででいいのかなと思ってます。
で、受注家のやつって、
はい、
オーダーの取り込みってやりました？
やりました、やりました。
そしたらね、それと一緒なんですよね。
見積もりもっていうことですか？
はい。
あれですよね、見積もりは確か、見積もり管理の、
そうです、そうです。
ア
ツール
プリで、
が違うだけで、
はいはいはい。
やってること一緒なんですよ。
そこをさらっと見せてもらえればそれでいいかなと思います。
わかりました。ちょっと待ってください。
すいません。
ちょっと今オーダーないんで、オーダーをちょっと適当に持ってきて言えるので、ちょっと待ってください。
はい、わかりました。すいませんが、お願いします。
So please wait a moment. I will create the order. Quotation request from the web.
Thank you, Nelson. Hi, Kaiser. Everyone. So I might leave for a moment during the presentation because when my son come back home, I have to open the entrance, and so let me do it while Nao-san is presenting.
Sure.
Yeah, so now GSY order is being placed, and he will give a presentation and with explanations. Please wait for the quotation.
Is he already presenting, Raghu?
No. Just yeah, okay. out. Yeah, out of the session. Yeah, now someone is now placing an order quotation actually. So according to Nao-san, the GSY quotation is very similar to importing an order of order processing management system. So so he might simply just explain how it goes.
Sure. If he is placing a quote, Raghu, then we can share the screen.
So when it is the quotation is placed, it comes to the staging database, and similarly, the quotation is imported to the quotation management application, and So the GSY lab will import quotation and proceed with it. And yeah, so communication will be done by email. Yeah, so email is also implemented on the quotation application. So mostly the process is very similar to order processing of GSY. Anyway, let's wait for him to complete placing an order.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, it's visible.
So GSY quotation management tool is shown here, and it's almost same as order management tools.
Okay.
And here is one order. And select the customer. And select the quote to. And here is select the ship to. And here it shows, this table shows this customer has a discount price or not. And this customer has a discount price table.
Okay. How do we know that? Like. Audible?
I cannot hear you. Your voice is very small.
Is it audible now?
Getting better, yes. But still small.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll reconnect my headset. I was just asking that how do we know that this customer is having a discount price?
This table shows this is a discount discount price number.
Okay.
Here shows. So this have I think so I can I so this customer has a special price.
Okay.
And the next is order information. And this is same as a order management tool, but one different point is here. So some customer send the order, which order is a very difficult to synthesis gene. So and then we select the complex type of the genes with its additional fees. Complex
so
one.
it is decided manually.
Yeah.
Okay. Like on what basis do you say complex 1, 2?
Yeah, complex 1 to complex 8. And it has different additional prices. Here is the total price. If the complex 1, 30 million yen, but complex 8.
Okay. Depending on the number here, is that the sequence length? Or?
Yes. And
the
some
sequence is
Mhm.
oh, sorry to interrupt you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but the sequence is given by the customer, right?
Yes, yes, that's right.
Yeah. Then why do we change the base pair number here?
No, base pair number is the same, but the sequence is very difficult to synthesize. So we need to add some special cost.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And some customer send us the special request. And then we add some prices in manually. Like this.
Okay, cool. What is that next button? Like first one, I think it is adding price. Second one is cancel.
Yeah, this one is a go ahead, and this one is a cancel, and this one is a reverse, return.
Okay.
And all information is completed. And create the quotation mail. And send it to the customer.
Now-san, this customer has 3 sequences, right? And it is already included from the beginning. So so final sequence and optimized sequence and original sequence. So this customer place an order with amino acid, and it is optimized. It is in the center of fields and at the top. So so the final sequence is how final sequence is fixed.
So what? ごめんなさい、望月さんの意味は、
これって最初から3つシーケンス全部入ってたんですけど、
はいはい。
これって3つともお客さんがなんか入力したものを自動的にこれが決まった。
そうです。っていうのは、ウェブから来たときに最適化がウェブで終わってれば、全部ここの配列って決まってるんですね、も
う。最適化配列と最終配列が違うので、ちょっとあれと思ったんですよ。
そうです。最適化配列っていうのは、あくまでもこの配列を最適化しただけで、あとこれだと、ここに制限コンサイトがついてるので、それをつけた配列っていうのが最終配列になるんです。
ありがとうございます。すいません。私の基本的なちょっと見逃しでした。ありがとうございます。Sorry guys, the conversation is in Japanese.
Even I was curious to know then.
Just the okay. The Nao-san is going to proceed with quotation now.
So here is a quotation made. It contains gene information and the price and TAT, and it has a gene sequence order customer ordered. And if customer accepts this quote, they reply us it's okay. It include the email, and we receive the order, and it import to order management systems. Do you have any question?
No, we are good. Please
Hmm.
proceed.
Okay. 次さん、他に何かあります？
So this is the end of the quotation, presentation for quoting tool of JPOMS.
Once this is accepted, then the same order will be same. The process which Miki showed us, it will be pulled as a order. Like how do they convert it to order now, or is it already converted to order?
So once it is accepted by email with yes, then it will be imported. It will be imported by Mixan, the staff in charge of order processing, and the once it is what the reply is reply is reached, then it notifies the operators like Mixon of it in the staging database checker.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
And like
Hmm.
the attachments, if there are in quotes also, do
Mhm.
they refer while processing this?
So あれ、添付書類って自動的につくんでしたっけ、なおさん。
そうです。
So
つきます。
attachment is automatically attached after when the quotation is proceeded in the application. And so after that, the attachment is not attached to anything, just reply. Customer will reply to it and via email. And then operators will check it. They recognize it. It can be processed.
Okay, thanks a lot for the nice explanation.
Anything else, everyone?
Hi, Raghu, I'm back.
Okay, so the quotation presentation is already completed. Just it's completely similar to order processing. So yeah, it is likely to be done by GSY lab.
And the application is almost similar to what we have those for Raghu?
Yes. So So difference is the application shows sequence. Sorry. It is completely similar to order processing. It has three sequences, three sequence fields, and in the presentation complex level is fixed by GSY lab, and after adding optional additional payment, then it will be attached to the email which will be sent to a customer.
I have one question, Raghu. Now, let's say in ecom we place a quotation. If we place a quote, that quote order, once placed, it will come to JPOMS. This GSY code will pick it up.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Actually the staging database authority.
yes. So once it picks up, it assigns those required number of tax percentage. It will assign the required number of prices to those to the sequence what or items which customer has ordered, and then processes, and it sends an email as a notification to customer that this is the details for the quote. Now once it sends to customer, will it reflect back in customer's ecom account?
No. because after it is the quotation is priced, it is completely away from e-com side. Just all the process is in JP or OMS, so the GSY quotation tool and GSY order processing tool. So
But
that means,
but
okay.
Roiko, if the quotation is placed on e-com, so
Mm.
customer has no knowledge about whether the quotation has been accepted, approved, or rejected. What is the update there?
Oh, just on by email. So the email will be sent by GSY Lab, and it will be received by a customer. And the customer, if customer accept the quotation, then customer will reply to it by email email application like Outlook. So the mail will be received by GSY Lab and yeah, all the operators in charge of order processing. So the communication is completely away from e-com side. So physically it is exchanged via email application.
So that means, Roiko, currently the quotation what customer places will stay as a quotation only. That quotation is not converted to an order in e-com.
No, yeah, you are right.
Okay. So that is handled by JPOMS.
Right.
Current.
So currently, we don't have a GSY order history. So the quotation, order not listed or shown in order history. However, after ODB is introduced, especially GSY orders, then the by quotation tools, all the processes will be done instead of GSY quoting tools. GSY quotation application quotation tool and email. So it will become the same as EBE ODB.
Yes, Roiko. It would add a value added advantage. Yeah, right.
Right.
Okay.
And Roiko, is there any process to create manual codes?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. How are they created?
Oh, マニュアルなおさん、マニュアルでなんか作るときあるんですか？なんだろう、E メールで。
あるんだけど、さっきと一緒なんだよね。そう、一緒っていうのは、お客さんのオーダーとか入れるとこ一緒で、違うのは自分で、いわゆるここの、例えばマニュアルで最適化したり、あとは、その配列が難しいかどうかっていうのを見るっていうだけで、それ以外とか何も変わんないんだよね。
あれですか、上の指導入力っていうのを押す感じですか？
そう。やってみます、一回。
すみませんが、ちょっと。Okay, so Nao-san will present the manual quotation.
Okay.
The same, complete,
almost same as a order from the e-com.
Select the customer.
Select the customer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And click next. Oh. ほとんど一緒です。
一緒です。And select the quote to and select the shipping information and the price. And add the order.
On the left side, there are a lot of fields to input. So instead of input, customer input, the GSY Lab input all the fields by hand here.
Okay.
What's our right sequence?
Okay, so it's a name. So
input the sequence and the name.
Yeah, so
Sequence, is it provided over mail by the customer? Or?
Yeah. It is sent by email. Yeah, based on the email information, the GSY input all the fields on behalf of a customer.
So
And
Raghu,
after,
yeah, go ahead, Karen. Sorry.
okay, go ahead.
So here we have only GSY codes. How about NGS codes? Is there any such things like that?
Nothing. No.
Just
Just yeah, we accept only GSY quotation. Yeah.
Okay.
oligos, no, right?
No oligo here. No, especially no application is provided for oligo. Just GSY only.
So basically that means Raghu, quotation is completely focused on GSY.
Yes. That's right.
That can include manual quotation and e-com quotation, both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after input the information, and press OK, and create the code.
The 8083 is a quotation number, quotation ID.
I think ODP quoting tool will be a lot helpful for JP.
Lot beneficial.
Yes. But of course, customer has to go to my quote to check the quotation. Yeah, that's the difference. So yeah, as you know, the Japanese like to have communication via email rather than web. So usually, email is used for main conversation, the exchange job messaging.
Actually, we do trigger some emails for EB also. When a quote is placed, one confirmation that quote is successfully placed, and when the quote is processed, and sent to ecom by the operator, then again one email is sent to the user saying that your quote is available, that quotation is done and the prices and all is available in ecom.
Yeah, not only notification only. Yes, notification mail is required, but the content will be on the web, like my
Yes.
quote. Yes.
Yeah. We can, I think, customize if JP really wants details also in that, then we can include in the template only.
Yeah, it depends on the GSY lab.
Yeah.
なおさんGSY の方次第ですね。So it will be, a requirement will be, defined with GSY labs members, of course. So then it might be requested.
Okay. And Rico, you were saying that, in EBE, there is no field for differentiating original sequence, final sequence, optimized sequence.
Good question. Yes. So on OTP, it shows only a final sequence. However, according to Nausan and GSY Lab, the original sequence and the optimized sequence. These three sequences are important to have in any environment. So
Okay.
at the beginning, I requested some sequences to add for the requirement. Of course, that they are pending. So instead of it, we are proceeding with stock oligo. But initially, this is already required and considered. So
So Raghu, here I have one question. Now let's say a customer requests a manual quote. The customer will give us the original sequence in the customer format. JP OMS will optimize it. That is the
Yes, I
second one.
think the GSY Lab has yeah, optimization tool, I guess. So Genius can work on their environment and provide their optimized sequence different from e-com site.
And once it is optimized, when will the final sequence be finalized, Rico?
So finalize the sequence has the but motif and the but motif and I don't know it well, but the final sequence yeah is considered with the but motif and 5-3-RT what sorry I forgot the word.
Designators.
Designated, yeah, yes yeah. Yes, motif and vector, yes, this thing.
Okay, so in that case, finalize the original sequence and optimized sequence will not have designators. It's only the finalized sequence will have those motifs.
Right. The final sequence will be yeah, fixed with but motif and vector and so on. Yeah.
And Drogo, here, if you see here, there are some sequences present at the second space and third space. Are they the same thing, Drogo?
No.
Original sequence, yeah.
Okay. First one is the final sequence. The middle one is optimized sequence. The last one, third one is original sequence, which is input by a customer
Okay,
itself.
okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. So it's original, optimized, and then final.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Khizar, in ODB, do we have this kind of concept?
No. I don't think so.
Concept of?
When, for instance, for manual quotes, currently for EB, customer places an item, a quotation. Does the EB operator makes entry as original entry, or it gets optimized, and then what is the status there, Khizar?
Actually, there only one sequence is shown, that is the final sequence after optimization.
So auto optimization happens there for the entered sequence.
No. Okay, if you're asking about manual codes, then there is a difference, Rego. We do not have option to enter a sequence in GSY coding for EB. They only enter the combination, the components, the kits. So yeah, currently they do not use this feature. Actually, they have stopped using GSY coding in EB. What I have
They have
seen is
different tool.
no, Raghu. It is same coding tool is used, but there is no option to enter. During the manual quotation process, they cannot enter the sequence. As you saw for NGS, we selected some kits and packages and kit components, right? While creating a manual code, it is similar again. First page we will have all the packages, and among those packages we can select the kits and then kit components, and finally we give the prices for all the kits and kit components, and then we finalize the code and send it to you. We do not enter the sequence. So yeah, this we can ask as a question to EB business logo. But I'm not sure
Oh,
right now.
okay. Just yeah, we wonder how the customer sequence can be input in the manual process.
Yeah, true.
One more question, Rico.
Hmm.
What is the frequency of manual codes versus ecom codes for JPOMS?
どれぐらいの頻度ですかね。なんかマニュアルでやるっていうタイプは。
10% is a manual. 90% is order from the ecom.
Okay. So in that case, Rigo,
You can directly ask to Nelson. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I will assist him.
okay. In that case, the 90% of quotations that customer places on ecom, that is handled by JPOMS. The remaining 10% is handled as a manual quotes for GSY specific. So here the focus is more on intent on the ecom quotes here, I see. And the impact of having an ecom quotes with fully connected structure with ODB can have a major value added advantage. Am I correct here?
望月さん、これはどういうことなんですか？
まあ、e コムの方で、e コムの方に全部、やるようになると、まあ、そっちの方が、より、マニュアルでその見積もりをやる工程が、e コムの方でやることになるので、その方が作業効率は上がるっていう風なニュアンスだと思います。はい、これマニュアルでやるっていうのも、その 10% っていうのは、やっぱり今後も変わらず起きるってことですよね。
そうですね。っていうのは、できないやつがあるんですよね。ウェブだと。最適化とかで。
Because no, why I ask this question is currently in ODB, the manual codes is pretty much focused towards NGS. For GSY manual codes, there is some amount of work required, which we will be taking care. Since majority 90% of quotation are from ecom codes, it's like 90% of the battle won already because the flow is already established.
Oh, okay. So now that it is not optimized on GSY quote, then we need to follow the process of manual quote on OMS way.
No, Raghu, even we can come up with having a manual code for GSY as well. But since I think I have already made this feature available in QA environment, just here and there I need to check to make it available for other stages also. But yeah, Raghu, even if ecom codes is 90% and the majority of customer places from ecom, then the remaining 10% we can have an option in ODB as well. For GSY. Yeah, it's quite possible, but yeah, we can make it work.
Yes. Of course, even now after the ODB is introduced to GSY, especially quotation, the 10% more quotation will come by email or some ways. Then the GSY lab will quote what the process quote on ecom side by using a manual quotation on ODB. So we will need to implement it as the current GSY's process.
Okay. Now my next question is, Ryoko, who are these 10% of customers who send us a manual codes? Do they have access to internet or something?
Yeah, so Nao-san told me the very complex gene which is not input in ecom side will be delivered to GSY lab by email.
Okay, so you mean extremely complex sequence which are not optimized, cannot be optimized in ecom? Those cases, 10% of genes will come to as a manual codes.
Yeah. So 尾形さんでもこれってなんだろう、超長い配列のやつとかそういうのとか、e コムが使えない人たち、e コムだと無理っていう方たちがその残りの 10% って感じですか？
まあそうですね。ほとんどはそうですね。まああとは嫌だからっていうので入れてくるっていうのもありますけどね。
でも少ないというか。
そっちは少ないですね。で、最適化ができないやつって2箇所あるやつとかなんですよね。
繰り返し配列とかですか？
いや、違う遺伝子を2個連続じゃなくて、間に別の配列を挟んで、で、その間の配列は最適化したくなくて、2つの配列だけ最適化したいみたいな時があるんですよね。なので、まあ、単純にウェブでできないってやつだけですね。
わかりました。So Nao-san answered just genes which cannot be optimized in e-com site, then it will be sent to GSY directly by email because it cannot be done on e-com. So only that cases will happen and if the genes are available on e-com, then most of customers will place an order or a quotation on e-com. So 10% has just a very extremely complex gene or optimization unavailable genes and the customers who consist they cannot use web.
In that case, Rogo, I would
Mm.
like to know what is that complex gene criteria, what we see there. So let's consider if customer places extremely complex gene which cannot be optimized in e-com. Do you have
the customer sequence? If the customer sequence has a 2 gene sequence in the one sequence, and then the leading frame was different, so we cannot optimize the sequence in the e-com. At that time, we have to optimize manually.
Okay. Kizar, you were asking something.
No.
Okay. In that case, can we, or is there any way we can also have that extreme complex gene sample so that we can try to come up with that feature for e-codes, manual codes, sorry, e-com codes as well?
Okay, I will send you some samples.
Sure. If those 10% is also handled by e-com, that case, that means the 100% quotation will happen via e-com to ODB instead of having a manual codes.
Yeah, I hope 100% from e-com.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Kaiser, do you know how is the rate of manual quote in EBE site for GSY? So GSY is not manually quoting.
Currently, Rogo, they are not using it. So
Okay. As you mentioned, okay. Yes. So only NGS.
yes,
Okay.
NGS as well as oligo codes is also available, which is recently they have released it. Yeah.
Okay, so that means almost 100% customers utilize ecom GSY order wizard
Yes, Rogo.
for quotation and ordering.
Yeah.
Okay. そういえばフラグメントもなんか見積もりってあるんでしたっけ？それはもうないんでしたっけ？すいません。
一緒ですね。一緒です。ただ入るところが違うだけで、見積もりは一緒です。見積もりでは依頼できるので。で、やり方全部一緒です。
Okay, GSY fragment is also added for quotation. So we have two order wizard, GSY multiple order wizard and the GSY fragment, and both of them are available for quotation. So samely, the ODB will accept the fragment quotation as well.
Okay. And complex genes cannot be ordered as fragment genes, correct?
No,
because
no. Of course, the standard gene only for fragment. Yeah.
And prices will be already available, but customer needs that prices to be changed. Maybe that's why he quotes.
So the validation works, then the prices, all the prices are shown after the fragment genes are added to Correct, of course. They are already defined in the pricing service. So
Okay.
the validation out of validation is not acceptable here now currently.
In such cases, like
Hmm.
you do not accept the order itself, or the customer has to send you an email, like create a manual. That.
Genes are not cannot be input in the field because validation works when the invalid sequence is input in the field. For example, complex. So complex genes are not cannot be accepted. Then when that such sequence is input in the field, then the validation will work.
Validation will work.
Yes, will work. Of course. Yeah.
No, no. Look, if the when the user enters a sequence in those fields,
Hmm.
and the system has identified it as complex or invalid gene. In
Oh,
case
then
of,
it is not available on GSY fragment order wizard
mhm.
because
In such
the
cases,
customer cannot proceed with it.
correct. Yeah, he cannot add to cart and
Hmm.
check out.
Yes,
So
yes.
in such cases, does he send order over mail saying that I need a quotation for this or something, or the order is not accepted at all?
I think currently GSY, the alternative way is just a GSY multiple wizard is used. And when it is placed, it has a note. The please quote it for G fragment.
Okay. In multiple genes itself, they just write a note and send it.
Yeah, so before the fragment it was introduced, we accepted the fragment on the GSY multiple wizard and of course single wizard as well.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mm. So it can have a law to what to request a quotation for any kinds of genes.
Okay. Good. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so any questions? And if not, then let's finalize the calls.
Rako, I have just one more small request. So with respect to quotation, such things, if we get any doubts or any clarifications, can we approach now his for details, or what do you suggest? Just a thought.
I think it's okay. How about because now it's on?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
Okay.
he said he's okay. Of
Okay.
course, yeah. Of course. So unfortunately, he's usually very busy with his management and the other jobs. So maybe he won't be able to give a quick reply.
No, no. I just thought to ask is since he's also a part of the JP distributor list, distribution list of emails that we send. So we can approach him also if we need any clarification or any
Uh,
help. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I should not be there if the uh, the questions are completely on the technical part.
No, Raghu, we will include you as well. You
Okay,
will be
please,
there by
please.
default.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. No problem. Yes, I will also help you, of course.
Yes, Raghu, yes. Just in worst case, Raghu, if
Hmm.
someday you are on vacation or on leave, and if we need something with respect to codes, in such case we will take now his as help. In other
Uh,
cases, we will directly approach you.
yeah, of course, of course. Yeah. Okay, then all are done.
Khizar, anything from you?
No, no, I'm clear with the concepts. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I saw.
Okay, so thank you everyone for your time, your much time
Thank you.
every time, and Ogata-san, ありがとうございました。Thank you, Nao-san, for great explanations, and they are very helpful for me too.
Sorry for my
Thank
poor
you.
English.
No problem, no problem.
Your
So
English is good.
okay, may I introduce Indian team? The Amit, he's a main main member of in the Indian team for JP site, and yeah, thanks to him, JP site is being improved, improved and improved. So currently we are focused on some bugs and introducing ODB JP system. So Monish is also a member of the Indian team. And Kaiser, so he is a team of QA team, and he strongly helps us a lot, and he mainly tests JP site for safe environment and improvement. So these three members are mainly working for the JP side, and so I'm so grateful for it. And yeah, let's success our ODB introduction.
Thank you, Raghu. Thank you. I mean, Raghu, without your help and your assistance, even we were not able to judge few things. Your help has helped us a lot in finalizing the requirement, streamlining the requirements, going for a technical discussion and releasing. So your help, it was immensely very helpful for us.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's wind up the call. Thank you anyway again for your time. And any questions, please ask to Nao-san directly or to me as well, of course.
Sure,
Okay,
Raghu. Sure, sure.
okay. Thank you. Bye bye for
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
Bye
Thank
bye.
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a nice day.
you. Thank you. You too. Bye bye.